Morning, guys. This is lesson 23, session 3. So we are refining our ideas about division with unit fractions. So let's see how we can do it. So let's compare. Draw a model that represents 1/4 divided by 4 and a model that represents 1/4 times 1/4. Explain the relationship between the two expressions. So right now I want you to pause your video and I want you to show me a model. Let's try an area model. One model for 1/4 divided by 4 and one model for 1/4 times 1/4. Go ahead and pause and do that now. So in both models, I started out with 1/4. Now over here, I'm going to divide by 4. And over here, I'm going to multiply it by 1/4. So if we had to divide this by 4, this would be person 1, 2, 3, and 4. So as you can see, in both cases, we ended up with one piece out of 4, 8, 12, 16. Same over here. If I had 1/4 of a candy bar and I shared with 4 friends, I would get 1/16. So explain the relationship between the two. Well, in both cases, you are dividing what you have, even though this one is multiplying because it's a fraction. So both have the value of 1/16. So Mary has 12 boards. She cuts each board into pieces that are 1/3 of a board long. Helena tells Mary that 12 divided by 1/3 is 4. Draw a model and use words to explain why Helena's statement is not reasonable. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. We're talking about boards, and we know that Mary has 12 boards. Okay, so let's see. Here's one board, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's her 12 boards, okay? Now, Mary says that these 12 divided by 1/3 is 4. So let's see. If I take just this one board, and I divide it, she cuts the board into pieces that are 1/3 each. So she has the 12 boards and they're 1/3 of board long. each one is 1/3 of a board long. So let's see. Boop, boop. Is that board now 3? Yep. How about that one? Yep. That one? Okay. So now, each are pieces that are 1/3 of a board long. How many pieces did she make? Well, she made 36. All right. So what Mary did was what? Well, Mary went 12 divided by 3, right? But is 12 divided by 3 the same as 12 divided by 1/3? No. So she's got 36 pieces, not 4. Okay. Ooh, justify. So show that 1/2 divided by 3 is 1/6 by using a model, and explain why the quotient is less than the number you started with. Okay, so if I have a pizza, okay, and this is leftover pizza, so I have this pizza and it's left over, so I have half of the pizza left. I have half of the pizza left. And I divide the half of the pizza that's left with my 2 friends that came over. So there's 3 of us. How many slices am I going to get? Well, I'm gonna get 3 slices, right? Out of a possible how many? Okay, so I'm gonna get, right now I have 3, 6. But how many of those pieces am I going to get to eat? Well, this one would be mine. And this one would be friend 1. And this one would be friend 2. So I get 1 piece out of a total 6. So when you divide, what happens to the number you started with? The number you started with gets smaller, good. The parts get smaller. Oops, you can't see that. Okay, there are 2 problems on the next page. Just 2. I'm here if you need me. Have an awesome day, guys.